Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you on Unacademy. I'm Prashasti Arora and today we will be discussing about the US President impeachment. We will speak in detail about how exactly is a US President impeached, what is the entire process and what is the way forward. Please do follow me on my Unacademy profile to get access to my other lectures, and do not forget to subscribe to Coursera YouTube channel to get access to my summarized series of modern Indian history and the other topics that I have covered. Then you can use the code PRAS10 to now avail a 10% discount on the Unacademy subscription, and do not forget to follow me on my Telegram channel, for which the link is this. Now, a little announcement before we go ahead with the session. New batches for UPSC CSE 2021, 2022 and 2023 have started. They've started on the 11th of January. So if you've not enrolled already, please do it right away. This will help you cover your prelims syllabus coverage. There'll be top educators on one platform. There'll be prelims test series with analysis. There'll be PDF study material. There'll be dedicated doubt clearing sessions, and there will be interview preparations as well. So do enroll for Mission 2021, Laksh 2021 and Expedition 2021. Also, now you can get the combo offer of UPSC CSE optional and UPSC CSE GS iconic. So please do enroll for that and use the code PRAS10. So today we will be discussing how exactly is the US president impeached, what charges against the President Trump are there, and how is it significant to and the significance of the impeachment process. We'll talk about the way ahead, and we'll also talk about the 25th Amendment, and in the end we'll also talk about impeached US presidents. Now remember that because of the protest that happened, and because of the incident that took place in the Capitol Hill in Washington DC, which has really impacted the entire handiwork of the US President Donald Trump, the US House of Representatives has initiated the process to impeach the US President, whose term ends on January 2020. Now, of course, we know that the newly elected president of the US, Joe Biden, will be taking the oath of office on the 20th January and will take charge of office from the 21st of January. So in that regard, the process of the impeachment of the US president can be carried out. Now, with the 25th Amendment unlikely to come into effect, the impeachment appears to be the only route available that can, spoil Trump's chances of, even contesting for the 2024 elections. Now, remember that earlier in December 2019, the House of Representatives voted to impeach President Donald Trump, right? And the charges that were imposed were first the abuse of his office and the obstruction of the Congress. So these were the two charges that were, levied on him. And the total strength of the House of Representatives is 430, and the halfway mark for any motion that could be passed, that has to pass, is 216. Okay. Now, in that regard, the House passed the abuse of power article by 230 votes in favor and 197 against. Now, the other article, the other motion related to the obstruction of Congress was passed with 229 members voting in favor and 198 against. Now, this was the numbers that was there when last time there was any impeachment proceeding that was initiated on Donald Trump. Now, in fact, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, presided over the House with a majority of Democrats. Now, let us look at this case and the dimensions that are associated with this particular case. What charges against President Trump and significance of impeachment. Now, remember that Trump faces charges of indictment of insurrection, and it is alleged, that with the US Congress consisting sitting of the US Senate and the US House of Representatives was meeting to certify the US Electoral College votes and declare Democratic candidate Joe Biden as the 46th US president. Trump instigated his supporters, and this led to the issues and the law and order problems that surrounded the US Capitol, which is the seat of the US legislature, and of course all all the violence that happened inside it. Now, of course, the recently concluded presidential elections that happened in November 2020 has been a highly polarized, and Trump's actions of using social media accounts to spread fake news has also instigated his supporters. And in fact, in that regard, Twitter has banned Donald Trump's entire account for a lifetime because of the spreading of fake news that was done via that account. Now, in fact, this is the second time in history. Please remember, this is the second time in history when the U.S. Capitol Hill has been attacked, right? And in 1814, for the first time when it was attacked, it was in 1814 when British troops attacked the incomplete structure, and in 1835, a British immigrant tried to assassinate the then incumbent president Andrew Jackson. In fact, in 1983, protesters exploded bombs outside the US Senate to protest against the expansionist policies of the US. Now, one may wonder as to why the US Congress is initiating a process to impeach the president who is leaving office in a week from now. Now, remember that the US Constitution provides for impeachment and removal of a US president even after leaving office. This will disable them from contesting future elections. Only removal will lead to disqualification from contesting future elections. Which is why it becomes even more important for for this impeachment to happen, so that the Donald Trump cannot contest for future elections. Now, what are the steps ahead? The entire impeachment process and the subsequent consequences are described. Where is it described in? It is described in Article 2, Section 4 of the US Constitution. Now, before going ahead, a little about the iconic price hike. It is coming up very, very soon. Please do upgrade from the Plus to Iconic subscription if you've not done it already. It will help you connect with your personal coach. There'll be means test series with evaluation. There'll be customization of your study planner. There'll be study booster sessions. You can be part of workshops. You can also practice answer writing daily. Now, going back to the process of impeachment, the US president can face impeachment proceedings for a violation of the Constitution, be criminal breach of trust, and other high moral offenses against amongst other offenses, right? And the US House of Representatives have to pass a motion in favor of the impeachment. Once it is passed, the US president stands impeached. Now, of course, it, however, doesn't step down from office. Please remember, once the motion is passed, the US president will stand impeached, but it doesn't stop him from stepping down from office. The House resolution is just like an investigation into a criminal offense. Now, once the resolution is finally passed, it is transmitted to the US Senate. If I compare it with India, like India, the US also has a bicameral legislature, and here the attorneys of both Trump and the House of Representatives will argue their case before the senators, who will perform their functions as a jury. Now, the proceedings will be presided over by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Now, once both the sides pursue this case, the members of the US Senate will vote on a motion to remove the president from office. Now, remember that the total strength of the House is 100 and 2/3 majority. ये Senate की बात हो रही है. The total strength of the House is 100 and 2/3 majority, that is 67, which is needed for this motion to pass. So please remember this entire process. Now, talking about the 25th Amendment. Now, remember that the 25th Amendment has not been used ever till date. However, in Nancy Pelosi, who, as I mentioned before, also is the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, requested Vice President Mike Pence to evoke the 25th Amendment. Now, Section 4 of the 25th Amendment empowers the US Vice President and a majority of the executive or any other body nominated by the US Congress to certify before the US Congress that the US President is unable to carry out his or her duties. When this happens, the Vice President takes over and becomes the acting president. This is what exactly happens under 25th Amendment. Now, the US Congress has to immediately set up a commission, right? Who has to set up a commission? It is the US Congress, to inquire into the inability of the president, the US president, to and submit, and then after the inquiry, the commission submits the report to the US Congress. Now, the president can stop this process by submitting a declaration to the US Congress of his abilities, and in fact he can also fire the officers who initiated this motion in the first place. So of course there are a lot of loopholes in this entire amendment itself. Now, these officers can then submit another application to the US Congress, and the commission set up by them will give its report. The motion then then will led to the US Vice President continue in office, which needs to be approved by 2/3 majority in both the houses. Now, of course, it is unlikely for this scenario, as the US president only appoints members of the executive who enjoy his trust, which is why impeaching a US president is very, very tough. Now, has any US president been impeached as of now? 3 US presidents have faced impeachment, and Trump is the 4th. Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton were impeached by the House of Representatives, but the Senate did not remove them from office. Robert Nixon resigned during the process of impeachment itself, and in that context, till date, no US president has been impeached twice. Trump could become the first one. This is it from my side. I hope this entire process of impeachment and the entire process of the 25th Amendment is absolutely clear. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. This is it from my side. See you next time. Please do subscribe to Unacademy if you've not done it already. And also you can upgrade from the Plus to the Iconic subscription, where you will also get a personal coach. This is it from my side. See you next time.